Hey y'all, it's Zack, the legal tech advisor here at Lawyerist. Today I'd like to talk to you about document automation, specifically about what happens outside of document automation platforms using things like Zapier. Some Zapier integrations are a little bit better than others, and I'd like to show you a little bit more about Documates. Have a look and see what you think. So what I'd like to do is start at the Zapier account, and I know some people say Zapier, and I'm probably the only person that says Zapier, but that's how I say it. Anyway, what I'd like to do is start at the Zapier account and show you we're going to connect Documate with, well, let's just say Excel, because I feel like Excel can get you a lot of information. So we're looking at our Documate triggers, and workflow completed is what we want to look at. And then let's say that we're going to create a spreadsheet. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. I'm going to go to try it. But what I want to show is how much information can move from Documate to other information just using a Zap. And really what it is all your information. And what I'm doing right here is I'm connecting my account. Since I'm already logged in, what I need to do here, since we're connecting our account, this is my URL. I need to go grab an API key, and I will destroy this API key once we're done here. But the way that we do that is go log into our Documate account and go to API keys right there. So we just add a new API key. And I'm going to call this Zapier. Security method is going to be IP address. No issue with allowed sites for this. Hit create. And this is my API key. So I'm going to copy this. So we're going to click on that one. There's our API key now. And I've already got it copied. We'll go to our Zapier, connect our account. And again, I think what I did was lost that. So what I've got is my URL, paste my API key. That period is not in there. Hit yes, continue. And now we're connected. So we hit next. And this brings us to our workflow. We're connecting to the workflow that we have in Documate. So what specific workflow are we using? And this is important because you got to use the right one, because we're getting all, or we potentially can get all the information from this workflow. So we're getting the data from that sample workflow, and we're likely not going to have a lot because I just set this account up, and I'm going to connect my Microsoft Excel. It's actually that easy. So this is nice. We're going to go to our SharePoint storage source. And this is where we're going to get information from. And this is my root drive in SharePoint. So we're going to map fields from Documate. This is where we're getting all our information. And this is the important part. All of this information is what's in our sample workflow. And all of this information is what we can get out. This is important because there are a lot of Zapier integrations that don't have the ability to move as much information as some others. This is what makes the Documate integration work, is that you're getting all the information from the workflow. So anything you want, you can move there. So we're going to go to that workflow. And we're going to go into edit it. And this is all the information that we've got in here. All of this information that we get in this workflow is what's coming out on the other end here. So anything that our potential, in this case, potential new client or new client puts in there can then be routed through Zapier. And in this specific case, put into a Microsoft Excel document. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole thing because it's a little bit too much time to show you that. But Documate has a great Documate Learning Center. And here you can actually find a lot of videos on how to use the Zapier integration. And so it'll help you with using the document as a trigger, using it as an action, setting it up specifically like I just did with Excel, internal signature, external signature tools, and the like. So there's a lot of good documentation here, but the most important part is that that information is all the information from your workflow that's coming through. And so anything that you get into that workflow can come out into the Zapier automation. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you learned something, and I will see you next time around the Lawyerist ecosystem.